What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel, and today I have a very cool knife for you guys to check out. This is a discontinued model, but they are still available right now in very limited quantities. So if you're going to buy one of these, now is the time to buy it. The only place I can find them is on Amazon. There's just a few of them in stock. This is one of Kizer's older models. This is called the Fire Ant, and man, look at it. Just look at it. As old Beast Blades would say, would you look at it? Just look at it. Look at that Wharncliffe blade. Man, get down on that point, do lots of detail cuts. Give you the specs on it real quick. This is a smaller knife, but it's built like a freaking tank. Overall length is 6.5 inches. Blade length is 2.62 inches. 120 thousandths on the blade stock. It's a Wharncliffe blade with a stonewash finish. It weighs 2.5 ounces. It is right hand tip up carry only. It is on phosphorus bronze washers and does have a steel lock bar insert with a ceramic detent ball. This is a titanium frame lock, milled titanium clip, and just a damn good looking knife. Man, what a good looking knife. Kizer has discontinued some knives that I wish they would bring back. I really do. Yeah. This one, the older Kizers I've noticed don't have the best detent. This one has an excellent detent. But this isn't ball bearing action. You should know that up front. This is that smooth, silky action. This knife is practically new, hasn't been broken yet. As those washers polished themselves from deploying it and closing it, it will get smoother and smoother over time. It's already very open and smooth. It will get to where it drops a little easier over time. Right now it takes a couple shakes, but yeah. S35VN blade steel. Yeah, good looking knife, man. Give you a few size comparisons real quick. Here's another Kizer that has been discontinued. This is the Kizer Uprising, a much bigger knife. I don't see these in stock anywhere anymore, but you can still find this little Fire Ant. Luckily. I can't believe they've discontinued it. That's how good it is. Here's the Kizer Urban Bowie. Here's a Kizer mini bed glider. As far as thickness goes, it's a little bit thinner than the bed glider and a little bit shorter than the bed glider. Here's the Kizer mini sheepdog. That's pretty close in size. It's a little bit longer than the mini sheepdog, but not by much. Here's the full-size sheepdog. It dwarfs the Fire Ant, much bigger. What do we got? Some smaller stuff here we can compare it to. How about Spyderco Little Native? It's going to be bigger than the Little Native by quite a bit, actually. Or how about Kizer Feist? Almost identical in length to the Feist and thickness. Very similar. Thickness and length. How about the Wiha? Quite a bit bigger than the Wiha. The Odium, the Civivi Odium. A little bit longer than the Odium, but not by much. Thickness-wise, almost identical. Obviously different ergonomics for sure. I'll go ahead and throw a penguin and a bug out there. Most people know the size of those knives. Here's the penguin. And here is a bug out. So it's a small knife. You can actually carry it in the fifth pocket. It goes in the fifth pocket very well. When I say fifth pocket, some people were confused with my fifth pocket video. By fifth pocket, I mean that little pocket above your front jeans pocket. So I think some people call it a coin pocket. So, yeah, this one's really nice. Ergos are pretty neutral. With a medium-sized hand, I can get 4 fingers on there. The jimping here on the blade is done extremely well. It's very grippy, but not painful. It gives you lots of traction. Thumb studs placement is very good. The detent is very good. I can't really reverse flick it right now, but there's no doubt in time as it, well, I can do it with a little effort. In time, as this breaks in and those washers polish each other, it will be easily reverse flickable. This, you know, a knife with washers is probably what I should be carrying at work, honestly, because I work in a dusty environment with a lot of sawdust doing carpentry work. And with washers, you're not going to get nearly as much grit and grime in there as you will with bearings. So something like this would be good in a dusty environment. And this thing's basically like a little folding razor. I mean, yeah, great little knife. And these were originally $120, and right now there's a few of them in stock on Amazon for $110. All the websites that used to sell them, like Blade HQ and places, they're all sold out. It says discontinued. So as far as I know, the only place you can get these right now are those ones on Amazon. So, and it's kind of like a now or never thing with this knife, since it's discontinued. It's tempting for me to get it. Very, very, very tempting for me to buy this knife. This is not my knife, by the way. This knife was sent in by Craig. I'm a big fan of this one, guys. I think I'm becoming more of a fan of the older Kizers than I am the newer Kizers. They're built more like a tank, you know. Get some jimping back here, which helps with your traction, and back here. So in hand, it gives you more traction in hand. It just feels really good in hand. Pocket clip does not get in the way at all because of how broad and flat it is. And there's no really sharp points there, so it just blends right in. My index finger rides perfectly right there in that index, or on that lock bar. If you got it more than, I'd say you'd be okay with a large hand, but if you go to an extra large hand, this will probably become a 3-finger knife. But if you got a large or medium or small hand, this is a fantastic little knife. Like I said, this thing is built like a freaking tank. It's impressive, actually. Yeah, I like it. If any of you guys bought this when they were originally out, comment below and let me know. What do you think about this knife? I think it's fantastic. I wish Kizer wouldn't discontinue it and would make maybe make a liner lock version with carbon fiber, or go do something new with it too. I mean, I like the titanium frame lock, but yeah, this is such a cool looking knife. I'm surprised they've discontinued it, really. I think it looks amazing. It has a modern look to it, even though it's an older knife. And I don't know how old these are, how long they've been out. It's before my knife collecting days, so been out for a while now. But yeah, I'll link it below if you want to pick one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.